Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting. And our topic for you today is how to improve sales immediately. And this is going to work for you whether you operate a gym, a fitness center, a health club, martial arts studio, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, any kind of a boutique, spinning studio, yoga studio, personal training studio, you're doing group training. This will work if you're teaching classes in the park. Okay, so I'm going to give you 6 tips that if you implement these immediately, these can help you improve your sales immediately. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So step number 1 is that regardless of circumstances, everyone gets a presentation. And so what I mean by that is, somebody comes in, they have a free week. Somebody comes in and they say, oh, I'm just working out with my friend. Oh, I'm just taking the class. Oh, I just came by to get a price sheet. Every single person that walks into your gym should get a presentation. So regardless of circumstances, everyone gets a presentation. This can be a big difference maker right off the bat for you. Number 2 is we want to treat everybody like a buyer. Don't prejudge your customer. Don't start thinking, oh, they're not going to buy, and here's all the reasons they're not going to buy. We want to treat everybody like a buyer. Treat them like they're worth $1 million and treat them like they're interested. And you start to do this, people have a funny way of responding to us, in the same manner, that we respond to them. So do not prejudge. This one's big. It sounds easy to do. You have to work at these. Okay, but treat them like a buyer. Number 3 on our list is we want to always sit down with our prospect. Don't be going over membership rates with them at the front desk. Don't be doing it, certainly while you're on the tour or taking them, across the workout floor or in the middle of a class or something. Sit down with your customer. And the tables that I like is, these little bistro tables that you see at Starbucks. They're simple and they're easy. And you can put them pretty much anywhere, because I'm not so much concerned. You might say, well, hey, we don't have space to do that. Just get yourself a small chair and stick it in the corner somewhere. I'm good with that. The key is let's sit down with them. We're here essentially to do business, right? And your customer really doesn't know what this outcome is supposed to be. Only you know that. So we want to sit down with every customer. Next on our list is we want to make sure that we are using a pre-printed membership price sheet. And I'm not talking about a menu of services that shows every single thing that you offer. What I'm suggesting here is a pre-printed membership presentation sheet. Pick the 2 programs that you'd like to sell, and that's what I would show them. Okay, and what I would also include on this pre-printed membership presentation sheet, have some kind of an urgency in there, some kind of a reason that they should buy now. Okay, give them some urgency, because if you don't have urgency in this, in reality it doesn't matter when they get started, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next month, no urgency, that's what you're going to have. So come up with something that's going to give you that urgency, but use a pre-printed membership price sheet. Next on our list, number 5, is get in the habit of being agreeable with your customer. This is something I see so often at all levels, and we're talking here about the sales process a bit, but it's very difficult to sell. It's very difficult to convince somebody when we're trying to do it from a standpoint of disagreement. So get in the habit of being agreeable. If the customer says, well, hey, before I do anything, I'd have to talk to my spouse. Mary, hey, I understand. A lot of our members, want to talk to their spouse before they get started. It doesn't mean you're going to stop the process. Doesn't mean you're laying down. Doesn't mean you're giving up. You're just being agreeable. Okay? And the more you do that, the more it will draw people, into you. Okay? So practice that one. And finally, on our list is we must ask everyone to buy. And probably of all of these have their own unique challenges, but I would say asking the customer to buy for many people is the single most difficult thing to do. It's something we want to practice. The thing is, let's just don't wait for the customer to say yes. Let's don't wait for the fish to jump in the boat, so to speak, okay? We have to ask the customer to buy. And it doesn't have to be difficult. Practice it, role play this kind of thing. And so you've shown the membership rates. And so, Mary, what do you say? Can we go ahead and get you started today? It can be as simple as that. Or it could be, Mary, both these programs are going to get you in the best shape of your life and help you lose the weight and get off medication. Mary, of the two, which one's going to suit your needs the best? And so it can be very simple, and those two right there you can use. And what I would say is this: if you're not asking at all right now, let's get you to at least asking one time. That'll help. Once you get comfortable doing it one time, maybe now we can ask 2 times. And then maybe once you're comfortable with that, maybe we can go to 3. Okay? As long as we're focused on solving the customer's problems, as long as we're focused on providing solutions, you can continue to do this. It's when you get too much focused on selling a membership per se, that's when you run afoul of this. So 6 steps to help you improve sales immediately. Number 1, regardless of circumstances, everyone gets a presentation. Number 2, treat everybody like a buyer. Number 3, sit down with everybody. Number 4, use a pre-printed membership presentation sheet. Number 5, let's get in the habit of being agreeable. And number 6, let's ask for the sale. Let's ask the customer to buy. Start to work on these. Start to implement these now. I mean, I have seen clubs get some great results by simply changing this. Now, it's not to say there's not other things we can't work on, and we'll be providing you more information as time goes on how to do more things inside your facility. But this will get you started. Start working on this today, and I fully expect to see results. Folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. I hope you have a great day.